A single accidental observation in a messy lab changed the course of medical history forever. In the early 20th century, the world was a very different place when it came to healthcare. Imagine a world where a minor infection could mean a death sentence. Hospitals were filled with patients suffering from infections that we now consider easily treatable. That was reality before 1928, until Alexander Fleming made one of the most important medical discoveries of all time: penicillin. Fleming's discovery was not just a breakthrough, it was a revolution in medicine. Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, was known for his meticulous research and dedication to finding cures for bacterial infections. His work was driven by a passion to alleviate human suffering. Before penicillin, doctors had limited options to treat infections, often relying on risky surgeries or ineffective antiseptics. The discovery of penicillin opened up new possibilities, saving countless lives and changing the landscape of modern medicine. The mass production of penicillin during World War II further cemented its importance, turning it into a miracle drug that could be used to treat soldiers and civilians alike. This discovery laid the foundation for the development of other antibiotics, revolutionizing the field of medicine and giving humanity a powerful tool against bacterial infections. It all started when Fleming noticed something unusual in a contaminated Petri dish. A mold, later identified as Penicillium notatum, was preventing bacterial growth. Instead of discarding it as an accident, his scientific curiosity led him to investigate further. Fleming conducted numerous experiments to isolate and identify the antibacterial substance. His meticulous work revealed that the mold was producing a substance that killed bacteria. That substance, penicillin. Initially, the scientific community was skeptical, but Fleming's persistence eventually convinced them of penicillin's potential. Fleming's discovery was groundbreaking, revolutionizing the field of medicine and opening new doors for treating bacterial infections. His work laid the foundation for what would become one of the most important medical advancements of the 20th century. However, making penicillin widely available was another challenge. The initial process of producing penicillin was slow and inefficient, making it difficult to produce in large quantities. That's where Howard Florey and Ernst Chain came in. These two scientists were instrumental in transforming penicillin from a laboratory curiosity into a life-saving drug. Their research led to methods of purifying and mass-producing penicillin, just in time for World War II. The war created an urgent need for effective treatments for infected wounds, and penicillin was the answer. Florey and Chain faced numerous obstacles, including limited resources and the need for extensive experimentation. They had to overcome significant scientific and technical challenges to make penicillin production feasible on a large scale. They had to develop new techniques to extract and purify penicillin from mold cultures. This involved meticulous work and innovative approaches to ensure the drug was safe and effective for human use. Their perseverance paid off, leading to the mass production of penicillin, which saved countless lives during the war. The success of penicillin marked the beginning of the antibiotic era, fundamentally changing the treatment of bacterial infections and shaping modern medicine. Thanks to penicillin, countless lives were saved. Soldiers suffering from infected wounds now had a fighting chance. The success of penicillin paved the way for modern antibiotics, revolutionizing medicine forever. One notable case was that of Albert Alexander, a policeman who was the first civilian treated with penicillin. His recovery marked a turning point. In North Africa, soldiers with severe infections were saved, allowing them to return to the front lines. But the story of penicillin doesn't end there. The discovery of penicillin marked a revolutionary moment in medical history, but it also set the stage for new challenges that continue to evolve. While penicillin and other antibiotics have saved countless lives, they have also led to unforeseen consequences. The rise of antibiotic resistance has become one of modern medicine's greatest challenges. This phenomenon occurs when bacteria change in response to the use of these medicines, rendering them less effective or even useless. The misuse and overuse of antibiotics in humans and animals have accelerated this process, making it a global health threat. Bacteria are evolving, and some are becoming resistant to even the most powerful antibiotics. This means that infections that were once easily treatable are now becoming harder to cure, leading to longer hospital stays, higher medical costs, and increased mortality. The adaptability of bacteria is astonishing, and it underscores the need for continuous research and innovation. This is why ongoing research is critical. Scientists around the world are dedicating their efforts to understanding how resistance develops and spreads. They are also exploring new ways to combat these resilient bacteria. The scientific community is in a race against time to stay ahead of bacterial evolution. Scientists are working tirelessly to develop new antibiotics and combat resistance. This involves not only creating new drugs, but also finding innovative methods to enhance the effectiveness of existing ones. Research is also focused on alternative treatments, such as bacteriophages, which are viruses that can infect and kill bacteria. The discovery of penicillin was just the beginning. It reminds us that innovation and vigilance are key in the fight against bacterial infections. Alexander Fleming's groundbreaking work laid the foundation, but the journey is far from over. Each new discovery builds on the last, creating a legacy of scientific progress. For example, MRSA, a type of staph bacteria, has become resistant to many antibiotics, posing serious health risks. This superbug is a prime example of how dangerous antibiotic resistance can be. It can cause severe infections that are difficult to treat and can spread rapidly in healthcare settings, making infection control measures crucial. Current research efforts include developing new antibiotic formulas and exploring alternative treatments like bacteriophages. Scientists are also investigating the potential of using combinations of drugs to outsmart resistant bacteria. The goal is to stay one step ahead of these evolving pathogens. Collaborative global efforts are essential to address this growing threat and ensure the effectiveness of antibiotics for future generations. International cooperation and information sharing are vital in this fight. By working together, scientists, healthcare professionals, and policymakers can develop strategies to combat antibiotic resistance and protect public health worldwide. From a simple accident to a life-saving breakthrough, penicillin has revolutionized modern medicine in ways Fleming himself could hardly have imagined. Antibiotics have saved countless lives and continue to be a cornerstone of medical treatment. As we face new challenges, the next great discovery could be just around the corner.
If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible science stories. What do you think will be the next big breakthrough in medicine? Let us know in the comments below. Share this video with your friends and join the conversation. Follow us on social media for more updates and behind-the-scenes content.